Wednesday. I had to think about it for a moment there. I'm in the studio today, hence the colour in the background. Doing some styling. I've got a colour analysis, how to wear colour appointment with a client in about half an hour. So I've just been in the studio having a little tidy up and getting it all ready. So going to go and pop the kettle on, ready for them to arrive very soon. But I thought I'd just really quickly show you my studio, because last time I did a really brief kind of show of it. A couple of people said they'd like to see more. So probably the most important thing in my studio is this area over here where I have my drapes. So my drapes are pieces of coloured fabric, and basically I use these to work out what colours suit people. I will do a video on this in more detail, but it's really amazing how when you put a colour that suits someone, you know, it might be a warm coral, or you know, at the other end of the scale it might be a really kind of cool fuchsia colour. It really lights up their face, so I use those. I sit my client down in this nice big comfy chair here in front of the mirror, and that's where they actually have their style consultation. There's a table there for tea and biscuits, which are obviously needed. And yeah, that's kind of the main part really. That's all that's needed. I've got some daylight bulbs there in case you can see me in the mirror. I've got some daylight bulbs there in case it's a gloomy day like today, so I pop those on so we get a better view. Got a few coloured scarves that I can demonstrate with as well. They're just hanging over on my rail. The rail I use very much more in styling appointments. I get people to bring a selection of their own clothes in, and that's when we look at things like, whistling back over here, look at things like body shape. There's a few examples of body shapes there. And woo, hope that doesn't make you feel dizzy. And style personality. So we've got some personality boards on the wall there. So yeah, those are probably the key things in my studio. I've got a little bit of makeup over there as well. Woo, and some comfy chairs and things. But really, it's all about the drapes. And to be honest, as long as I've got my drapes and a mirror with me, I can do a colours analysis. Probably the other thing to point out is that, as you can probably see, it's really kind of white in here, and quite like not actually that colourful, which is unusual for me. Again, the reason is that by having off-white walls, it means that the colours on the walls don't reflect onto people as well when I'm doing my colours analysis work. So that's quite important as well. You know, I do mini colours analysis outside the studio. You sort of saw me doing things at the Bullring and things like that in previous vlogs. But it's a lot easier to do it here because I get a much truer read on which colours are going to suit people. So yeah, so today is a colour. I've actually got a style coming up, so I'll probably show you that as well. In fact, I've got one next week, so I'll probably do one with you next week, so it's not too much studio time in one vlog. But yeah, I'm going to go and pop the kettle on, and hopefully my client will be here soon, so I'll see you afterwards. Ooh, so that's my colour appointment done. Oh, such a lovely lady. She'd had her colours done about 20 odd years ago, and wanted to come back for a refresh because she felt they got changed as she got older. It's absolutely true. We do recommend that you have your colours redone every 20 years or so, which sounds crazy, like a long time, but you know, life goes in a flash. Because definitely your colours can change as you get older, especially if you change hair colour and things like that. So she left all sprightly and refreshed and looking forward to going and sorting out her wardrobe and playing with her new colours, which is always really exciting. I love seeing clients go happy and feeling good about themselves. So hurrah for that. Just half day in the studio today, so I've had that long one-on-one appointment. Just sitting down now because it's always a bit tiring. But I'm going to head over to my parents' house and pick up our tent because we're going camping this weekend. Yes, I am a person who camps, apparently. We don't have any storage space in our flat, so all of our camping stuff lives at my parents' house. So I'm going to nip over there, say hi to my dad, maybe say hi to the dogs as well, grab the camping stuff and then go home and do a bit more work. We're going camping! I'm just sat in my friend's caravan right now. Very swish having friends with caravans. It's quite nice to have somewhere to go and sit that is not your tent. We've just had a bacon sandwich, which is very tasty, and now we're going to go and get ready. You can see I'm wearing a pyjama and thermal combination, which is the way to go when camping. We're going to head into Stratford, I think, and have a wander around Stratford upon Avon. I'm quite tired. I look a bit rough, I think, because at 4 o'clock in the morning, people in the tent next to us decided to have an argument in the middle of the night, and it was very loud. And then I didn't really get back to sleep after about 4 AM. Trying to make down by these trunks. They're the most amazing swimming trunks. Such a nice weekend, but obviously now for the taking the tent down bit, it's pouring with rain, which is lovely, so we're gonna get wet. Hello, I'm back in the flat. I'm home, I'm warm, I'm dry. Hooray! Yeah, so it's now Bank Holiday Monday, so I just wanted to finish off the vlog because, to be honest, I didn't kind of sign off yesterday because I may have got a little bit grumpy after putting the tent away in the rain, just a little bit, and then came home, had a nap, watched some TV. Was not a very productive day, but feeling so much better today after sleeping in my own bed. We had a really lovely weekend camping. As you can probably guess, I'm not necessarily your typical camping type, but I find if I, you know, take enough luxury items with me, I'll be okay. And it was really cool just to hang out with friends and have some beers and play Scrabble. And, well, you saw all of that. Today, had a really lazy morning. Dan's just gone off to run some errands, so I've had an enormously long shower, which was amazing. I've just put an enormous amount of hair repair oil in my hair, putting an enormous amount of moisturiser on my face, and now going to put away an enormous amount of clean washing that's been building up over the last week or so, because I hate putting washing away. It's one of my least favourites. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week.